Write the proper words in the blanks. When seen from a great distance, the sky seems to be touching the ground along a circle. This circle is called a dash. Horizon. The dash is used while defining the zodiac signs. Ecliptic. Classified according to seasons, one season will have dash nakshatras. 9. The rising of the sun in the east and its setting in the west is the dash motion of the sun. Apparent. A star rises at 8 pm tonight. At what time will it rise after a month? Why? The stars rise 4 minutes early every next day. Therefore, after a month, it will be 120 minutes or 2 hours earlier than tonight. Thus, the star will rise at 6 pm after a month. What is meant by the sun enters a nakshatra? It is said that in the rainy season, the sun enters the Mrug nakshatra. What does it mean? As the earth changes its position due to its revolution, a different constellation or Rashi appears behind the sun every 13 degree 20 minutes. But this is expressed as if sun has entered a particular Rashi. So when we say sun has entered Mrug nakshatra, actually Mrug constellation is behind the sun. Answer the following questions. What is a constellation? A group of stars occupying a small portion of the celestial sphere is called a constellation. What points should be considered before a sky watch? The place for sky watching should be away from the city, and as far as possible, it should be a new moon night. Binoculars or telescopes should be used for sky watching. Identifying the pole star in the north makes the sky watch easier. Hence, the pole star should be used as a reference point for sky watch. As the stars in the west set early, sky watching should begin with stars in the west. As in geographical maps, the east and west are shown to the right and left respectively in the sky map. On the sky map, the north and south are towards the bottom and top of the map respectively. This is because the sky map is to be held overhead. Hold the sky map in such way that the direction we face is at the bottom side. Is it wrong to say that the planets, stars and nakshatras affect human life? Why? Science has proved that the constituents of the solar system, example planets, satellites and comets, as also distant stars and constellations, do not have any influence on human life. Man stepped on the moon in the 20th century. He will conquer Mars in the 21st century. Hence, in this age of science, holding on to beliefs which have been proved to be wrong through numerous scientific tests is an unnecessary waste of one's time, energy and money. It is necessary to consider all these issues with a scientific frame of mind. Write a paragraph on the birth and life cycle of stars. Stars are born out of nebulae. Nebulae are clouds made up mainly of hydrogen gas and dust particles. The particles in these clouds are attracted towards one another due to the force of gravity. As a result, the cloud contracts and becomes dense and spherical in shape. At the same time, the pressure of the gas at the core of the cloud increases, causing the temperature to rise tremendously, and energy generation processes start there. Such a spherical cloud of hydrogen is called a star. Later processes such as contraction, expansion, rise in temperature, etc., bring about changes in the nature of the star. These changes occur over a very long period of time and constitute the life cycle of stars. Let's recall. What are galaxies? A group of stars and their planetary systems together form the galaxy. Our Sun and its 9 planets and associated different components, example satellites like Moon, are part of a huge galaxy called Milky Way. What are types of stars? Contraction, expansion and rise in temperature bring about changes in stars over a long period of time. Accordingly, the stars are called Sun-like ordinary star, red giant star, red dwarf, massive star, red supergiant star, white dwarfs, neutron star.